Good day, everyone. Ryder from Ford Mustang here, and it is a privilege to share to you about what makes Ford's best practices anchored in four basic strategic compulsions. Ford is among the leading automobile brands of the world. It has achieved consistent profitable growth based on smart leadership and management. Ford now aims to become the world's most trusted mobility company. The brand has acquired some major strengths, like strong brand image and higher consumer trust, as well as a well-balanced portfolio. Ford is planning for a smart future, and this will require consistent focus on operational efficiency. First strategic compulsion is in terms of e-commerce and internet culture. The question poses into mind, what does the future of mobility look like? The automobile industry is undergoing a transition and fast approaching a future ruled by technology. Autonomous driving is a key area where leading auto brands are investing. Safety is also a major concern where the focus of the vehicle industry will remain in the coming years. Overall, the era of smarter and safer mobility is approaching. Technology will play a central role in making cars smarter. AI and machine learning will have a major role in making cars safer and delivering a more personalized driving experience. Services such as the Ford Pass app, Ford Commercial Solutions, involving the use of Ford telematics and Ford data services, will now play big roles in the e-commerce and internet culture as Ford transcends in the era of technological advancement. Such practices are beneficial for Ford, and learning about these would really help a lot in knowing what kind of portfolio the company is venturing into, especially that most consumers nowadays will be getting used to handling the world of internet and electronic commerce. Next is in the terms of hyperactive competition. What are the most critical strengths Ford Motors has? The central strength of Ford Motors is its brand image. It has been able to build high level trust over years. Apart from being known as an innovative brand, it is one that consumers trust. However, technological capabilities, including IT and strong manufacturing capabilities, are also some critical strengths that have helped it ride waves of change. Ford has retained strong focus on technological innovation because without that, it cannot enter next era of mobility. Technology has proved itself most critical to being competitive in this era. Human resources is another major strength of the vehicle brand that it can leverage for faster and more consistent growth. The focus of Ford has remained on equipping its employees with best-in-class learning. Its financial performance has also remained consistent over previous 8 years. Strong finances allow it extra leverage in terms of innovation and investment into new areas of technology. The brand enjoys strong popularity and customer loyalty in several markets, including US, where it is a leading brand. According to stats published by Statista, it is the highest selling brand in US, followed by Toyota and Chevrolet. So, Ford has some critical strengths that will help it follow its growth plan in the recent future. In case of diversifying things, how does Ford Motors plan to achieve its objectives? Ford is aggressive about its future. It is reducing costs aggressively and reallocating capital to the products and markets with the highest potential for growth. The brand is working on improving its operational efficiency. To be a leader in the production of electric vehicles, it has taken some special steps. For the design and development of battery electrical vehicles, Ford created a special team called Team Edison. This team brings together technology, product development, and advanced manufacturing capabilities. Its focus is to create leading edge electric vehicles for customers. The brand has entered into a joint venture with Joti, which is a pioneer in the Chinese all electrical vehicle segment. Ford plans to develop and manufacture all electric vehicles as well as create a new sales and service network through this joint venture. By 2022, Ford aims to expand its fleet of electric vehicles to 40, of which 16 would be all electric vehicles. It also plans to have invested $11 billion into its electrified vehicles project by then. The role of environmental factors has grown highly important. It is why Ford's focus will remain on reducing its impact on the environment. The role of suppliers is also important, and aligning the supply chain network with its objectives is essential for growth. Ford is working to train its suppliers to fulfill its CSR and environmental objectives. It has started a special partnership program related to environmental responsibility for suppliers and included more than 40 suppliers from over 40 countries in it by now. Lastly, is the active pressure groups. Ford has demonstrated a commitment to diversity and inclusion by endorsing and leveraging the power of their employee resource groups, of which several active pressure groups are created, such as FIN, Globe, and many more. Highlighted here is Globe, which is all about inclusivity and diversity among people, that is mainly relevant nowadays in society. Not all companies openly practice this type of group, and it is amazing to see Ford apply it within the business field. Also, how is Ford aligning its people strategy with business strategy? Jim Hackett is said to be a wonderful leader who has an eye for both great technology and great people. He takes a human centered leadership approach to unlock the potential of Ford's human resources. The role of skilled professionals in the vehicle industry is growing more central than ever to business. Jim Hackett's vision of turning Ford into the mobility leader of the century requires a lot of support from the employees. It is why his focus is on training employees to acquire advanced skills. The technological landscape in the vehicle industry is changing fast, and employees need to be trained for the future through advanced training programs. Ford has created a culture of learning and cooperation that provide opportunities of career growth and learning new skills. In conclusion, Ford is readying itself for a future that will be highly connected. It is also trying to grow into an environmentally responsible brand. Demand in the vehicle industry has shifted towards SUVs, hybrids, and full electrical vehicles. Ford's objective is to grow the level of trust between it and its consumers. To achieve the objectives it has set for itself, it is focusing on operational efficiency and edge in HR. Apart from that, supply chain management is also a critical part of its business strategy. To achieve higher operational efficiency, the brand will need to form strong partnership with its suppliers. They will continue to play a critical role as a central pillar in the overall scenario. With that, I leave you with Ford's basic tagline saying, "In Ford, we answer the call to any adventure." Thank you.